pages about my innovation for Indian problems. I have taken the particular topic which is farming. Farming is a really important job for not only for our nation, for every country it is really important. So Indian farmers are exporting about 7,500 commodities to about 190 countries and importing 6,000 commodities from about 140 countries. So even though they are exporting and importing this much of commodities, many farmers are attending suicide. It's really sad because the suicide cases of farmers in India has been ranged between 1.4 to 1.4 to 1.3 per 10,000 total population of India through 2005. So the average amount of suicide cases every day is more than 10. So these are because they didn't get enough amount of water to cultivate their crops. The Indian government are giving a lot of water to private companies than farmers. So the solution for this is the government should provide more water for farmers to private companies. They also need to provide free organic fertilizers to farmers because many farmers are killed because of the poison present in the preservatives. Now I am going to talk about planting in house. Even if we have a lot of space surrounded us, we are not doing planting because most of us are afraid of the insects which comes to eat the plants and leaves. So how can we prevent this? We have a really simple way which can prevent the insects eating the plant. So take some neem leaf. We need to wash and blend this. I have taken the puree of the neem leaves. Now I am going to add some turmeric powder. So the neem leaf has the antibacterial extract which can prevent the insects to eat the leaves and plants. On the other hand, the turmeric powder too has some antibacterial extract and it is also a natural indicator. So this is how this looks. If we put 2 to 3 drops of this every day in the plants, then the insects will not eat this because of the antibacterial extract present in this puree. So this is how we need to prevent the insects eating the plants. Hope you all have understood this. So please support the farmers and the government. Thanks for giving me an opportunity to speak here. Jai Hind. No farming, no India, no people. Thank you.
A very warm welcome to all. I am D.K. Yogashakti, studying 12th standard in Vetrivikas Higher Secondary School. Today I am here to give a speech on Clean and Green India. Clean India, Green India. The title itself describes what it means. According to me, it means that if our country is clean, then it will be green also, because cleanliness is next to godliness. Cleanliness of mind will promote spiritual perfection and happiness. Swachh Bharat Abhiyan is a campaign announced by our Prime Minister on 2014. To make a clean country, first we have to clean our home, then our area, then our city, then our state, and after that we'll have a clean India. And clean India means green India. Green here doesn't mean the color green. It means our biosphere, our environment, and surroundings. Apart from all of these, why clean and green India is important? Mahatma Gandhi rightly said, sanitation is more important than independence. Swachh Bharat Abhiyan was launched by the Government of India to solve the problems of sanitation and waste management in India by ensuring hygiene across the country. It is important for India to display high standards of hygiene and cleanliness to change the overall global perception people have about our country. Unsafe drinking water, poor access to appropriate sanitation facilities, and inadequate hand washing is the major reason for childhood illness and death globally. 11% of global child deaths are caused due to diarrhea globally, even though it is preventable. Now let's come to the point. How can we make a clean India? Here are some ways. Make use of use-me dustbin. Say no to plastics. Better reuse than use and throw. Plan a car-free weekend. Toilet train your pets. And it goes on. Now let's all put our hands together to make our country clean and green. Thank you.
Good morning. I am Anupama, 9th standard Vetrivikas Public School. I am going to talk about self-reliant India. At that time, when the world is suffering from deadly pandemic, India plans to convert the crisis into an opportunity and strength. It fights by becoming Atmanirbhar or self-reliant. The theme was coined by the Prime Minister of India Narendra Modi during his address to the nation on May 12, 2020. He called this campaign as Atmanirbhar Bharat Abhimaya, Self-Reliant India movement. He also defined 5 pillars of Atmanirbhar Bharat: economic, infrastructure, system, demography and demand. He stressed that it is time to become Olga for our local product and make them global. Under this campaign, special economic package has been released by the government, which will benefit various systems including cottage industries, micro, small and medium expense means labor, middle class and industries among others. PM Modi's 5 pillars of making India self-reliant. Economic. We have to bring an economic that does not bring incremental change but quantity jump. Infrastructure. We need to infrastructure which can be the identity of modern India. System. A system does not follow normal of the presenter. should be able to fulfill our 21st century dreams and technology to drive a variable demography. It is our strength, it is the source of energy for our dream to make self-reliant. Demand. The demand is supplying chain in our power. We should use it. It's full potential. The economic package that was unlocked by the Prime Minister, among which various packages released during lockdown period, around US dollars 20,000, 8,000, 28,000, 378 billion, which is about 10% of India's GPD. It is expected to provide support and strength various selection of country and drive a even booster to develop journey for in 2020 in the order to provide the demand of self-reliant India. Land, labor, liquidant and law have all been explained in this package. The self-reliant India does not mean during the country inward or into as information, but embedded that world will be becoming stronger. External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jahankar classified that the call for self-reliant India does not mean shutting the door of globalization, but the grow with the world. As self-reliant India will be have more offered to the world. Thank you.
What a majestic day it is, and I am blissful to share it with you. I am Sudarshana Loganathan from Vidyavikas Education Institution. A mind-blowing good morning to the reverend juries, eminent personalities, and the excellencies one and all gathered here. I am honored to give a speech on this Takathon for Kalam Inu for Clean and Green India. Before that, I like to thank the Kyoto Institution to give me this amazing opportunity to show my skill on this precious day. And now let us come to the topic about India. India is a big country. It enjoys a special place in the world. Their traditions and customs are rich and are followed by the people all over the world. Next, Swachh Bharat Abhiyan. Swachh Bharat Abhiyan mission, it is also known as Clean India Mission or Clean India Campaign. It is a big national campaign run by the Indian government on 2014 of 2nd October. And the government also plays an important role in making India clean and green. Swachh Bharat Abhiyan was launched by the Prime Minister of India, Shri Narendra Modi, which was his dream project on the 2nd of October 2014 with the 145th birth anniversary of our father of our nation, Mahatma Gandhi. He also quoted that cleanliness is far most important than freedom. Government must create the forest belt near every towns and cities. And we should also take some basic steps like carrying the recycle bag when we go out of our house and not throw the garbage here and there. Composting at home reduces the volume of garbage sent to the landfills. If we keep our surroundings clean, we will have a green surroundings, which was expressed by our Mahatma Gandhi ji as bring the change you want to see in the world. But it can be done alone? Absolutely not. We are the citizens of our country. We have to make it clean and green. To make a clean country, we have to start it from our home. Then our area, then our city, then our state, after only we get a clean India. And clean India means green India. Here, green does not mean the color green, our biosphere, our environment and surroundings. Clean or Green India Mission scheme only possible with the complete cooperation of everyone. We can do it by reducing plastics and by planting more trees. Hence, let us join our hands together to form a clean and green India. What we need is not only a new plan but also a strict implementation. If environment is not healthy, we cannot remain healthy. Once our India gets cleaner and greener, it will be beneficial not only for us but also for future generations too. And Swachh Bharat Abhiyan is a campaign in India that aims to clean up the streets, roads, and infrastructure of India's cities, smaller towns, and rural areas. Cleanliness is not only the responsibility of the cleaners, but also the responsibility of all Indians. Therefore, I request you to contribute yourself to make India clean and green. First of all, you started from your house and the workplace, which are listed below. I take the pledge on this great occasion that I fully cooperate in making the Swachh Bharat Abhiyan. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Hi everyone, I am Saranya. I am studying 11th standard in Vidyaniketan Intermetric Higher Secondary School. Now I wish to talk about Clean India, Green India. Clean India and Green India are the two sides of one coin, that is sustainable development in India. Amit Abraham has very wisely said, clean your mind and our country will automatically get dry clean. Let me begin by saying that cleanliness and greenery are the hallmarks of a developed nation. Clean India, Green India is an initiative under Swachh Bharat Mission launched by the Honorable Prime Minister Mr. Narendra Modi. We should be thankful to him because it has helped India greatly in the corona crisis. Gandhi said sanitation is more important than independence. Cleanliness is godliness is the mantra of Gandhi, father of the nation. He was so struck with the cleanliness that he started cleaning immediately if he found anything dirty. Swachh Bharat Mission is a nationwide campaign that aims to clean up the street roads of Indian cities, towns and rural areas. There are many benefits towards a clean environment, like saving endangered species, clean air, less hazard and more sources of food such as fish. Cleanliness is the only way to keep all the diseases away. People have taken seriously about the cleanliness of India and they clean the environment every day and also dispose the garbage in a correct manner. The greenery helps in reducing the pollution in the air and also reduces the disasters in the nation. Forest cover helps in maintaining the ecological balance of the nation. Global warming is a serious problem. This problem has one simple solution, that is to grow more and more trees, keep the environment free from harmful emissions. John May said, when the last tree is cut, last fish killed, last river poisoned, then you will see you cannot eat money. One of the eco-friendly trusts aiming at protect nature, protest pollution, that is making India green. There is a famous proverb that says, charity begins at home. We all know the beginning of anything needs a kick start. The best way to begin with is by cleaning our home, room, kitchen and society, planting trees in our neighborhood. Dr. Kalam said, I will plant at least 5 trees in my neighborhood and I will always work for making my village clean, city clean and state clean so that my earth will be clean and green. Once our India becomes cleaner and greener, it will be beneficial not only for us but also for our future generations too. Let's aim for better, cleaner and greener India and work together to achieve it.
Hello everyone. I am very happy to participate in Kalam in New contest conducted by Knowledge Institute of Technology. I am Vijay, studying 12th standard in Bharati Vidya Bhavan Higher Secondary School, Dindal. I have chosen the topic Self-Reliant India. Self-Reliant India doesn't mean boycotting foreign goods but ending India's dependency on other countries and moving towards development and progress. Being self-reliant is the dream of every nation, and our former Prime Minister, Mrs. Indira Gandhi, has said a nation's strength ultimately consists in what it can do on its own, but not in what it can borrow from others. Ever since the attainment of independence, the dream of self sufficiency began to grow in the heart of India. Gandhiji also said that we should adopt indigenous goods completely and use as much of our country's resources and raw materials as possible. This was the first step towards self-reliant India. But sadly, this first step did not turn into a second step. But in the crisis of arising out of Corona, the country understood the meaning of self-sufficiency after lack of food grains and other essentials. From then onwards, the dream of self-sufficiency began to grow in the heart of India. When coronavirus was spreading all over the world, there was a huge shortage of medicines. But it is said that necessity is the mother of invention, and we just proved it. India did not give up and immediately began mass production of some items such as ventilators, sanitizers, and KN95 masks in its own country. To fulfill our needs, our steps moved towards self-reliant India. On May 12, 2020, in an address to the nation, the Prime Minister of India, Sri Narendra Modi, spoke of making India completely self-reliant and with the slogan local for vocal. He called upon the people of country to build a self-reliant India. He also said that India should see the COVID-19 pandemic crisis as an opportunity and focused on five fundamental pillars of economy, technology, infrastructure, demography, and demand to create self-reliant India. God helps those who help themselves. This statement has inspired not only India but everyone to become self reliant on their own level. Only self reliance motivates man or nation to fight any difficulties and be confident, which ensures the direction of positive progress. In conclusion, self sufficiency will not only bring development in every region of the country but will also prove to be milestone in ending India's dependency on other countries by solving problems like poverty, starvation, and unemployment. Self reliance is the only road to true freedom, and being one's own person is its ultimate reward. Thank you.
Hello everyone. If you need something to believe in, start with yourself. So here I would like to go ahead with the Clean and Green India. The program aims to make India a green country as well as a clean country. Irrespective of language, culture, food in India, we have to be united to make this plan a greater one. I will not let anyone walk through my mind with their dirty feet. This is the saying of Mahatma Gandhi. So for that, cleanliness has to be begin with ourselves. What is Clean India campaign? Before going with the Clean and Green India, I would like to mention some of the mission objectives of that. Clean and Green India is a national campaign started by the government of India. So National Mission for the Green India has been approved by PM's Council on Climate Change. It is one of the National Action Plan on Climate Change. Aims to increase the quality and quantity of 10 million hectares of forest area, also to improve the ecosystem including biodiversity, hydrological services and carbon sequestration. Add on to that, to increase forest based livelihood incomes for 3 million forest dependent families. Before moving on to the action plan, I would like to look on what are the main reasons of why country is not clean and tidy. Lack of education, bad mentality, no toilets in homes, excess population, and lack of public toilets, as well as the lack of proper disposal of waste and waste materials from industries. So these are the main reasons why still India is not clean and tidy. So for that, government initiated an excellent plan, very excellent plan with an initial budget allocated of 2000 crores in the budget plan of India, and it has to be expected to have 2 lakh crores, and for that World Bank is ready to support for the improvement. This is Swachh Bharat Abhiyan project initiated by the national campaign of India on 2nd October in the remembrance of Gandhiji at Rajghat, New Delhi by the Prime Minister of our nation. It covers almost 4041 stationary towns. In this campaign, it is the biggest India's ever campaign cleanliness drive, for in that more than 3 million people including government employees, school students, college students participated in it. For the in this Swachh Bharat Abhiyan project gives and pay wave access to every person to sanitation facilities including toilets, solid waste disposal system, safe and adequate drinking water supply. We have to achieve more by organizing different awareness programs on cleanliness and sanitation. Construction of toilets in schools and publics make it more effective, making people more aware about the health issues. So apart from this Swachh Bharat, it is other projects such as Central Rural Sanitation Program, that is CRSP, Total Sanitation Campaign, that is TSS, and Nirmal Bharat Abhiyan. So these are some of the programs to help make India as a clean and green one. Apart from that, as an individual, we have to make ourselves clean and healthy to make it more effective in the project as well. So to conclude that, I would like to ask you to take pledge with me to, that is, let's hold hands to make together for the environment and the country green. Jai Hind.